Hello and good evening, good day, whichever time of day it is when you see this video. We'll be playing one or two games of Wingspan today, and this video is recorded in English to honor the fact that most people on the Wingspan tournament Discord, which is linked in the video description, are English speaking or at least have English as one of their languages. And not German, which is my usual video language. So, this is a custom game, a normal ELO game for the ranking on the Discord server. And I am going first as I won the coin flip. I see a common golden eye in the tray, which is very appealing. The cards in my hand. I like the Northern Cardinal because it grants me extra food. The common little bittern is also quite okayish as it can give you extra cards. And the other cards are rather clunky or late game point generating, so I'm not going to pick those. Most important thing is to get the Northern Cardinal down and to maybe grab the common golden eye in order to prevent my opponent from picking it and trying to build a strategy around it. So that common golden eye needs more cavity nests, and I don't have any on my opening hand. But that's a thing that future me will have to consider. So there's enough grubs in the feeder, so we take a fish, and then we should be settled. One glimpse at our bonus cards. The Omnivore Expert is usually really good and easy to fulfill. Easier than the Mono Worm Eater, but unfortunately we don't have anything for any bonus card, so we take the one that is generally better, so it has the same payoff but a higher percentage of cards that fulfill it, so we take that one. Also, incidentally, many of these rainbow birds tend to be better than most of the mono worm eating birds. Of course there are exceptions, but I think this is a fine way to go. So now I have to wait for the opponent to decide on their opening hand. The main question is actually whether we want the golden eye or not, but eggs in the water, eggs in cavity nests are both goals that are solvable with this card. We need more birds with cavity nests issue. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with that later. Before we have found those... Oh, there's one, for example. So he has taken the flycatcher, which rewards him when I play forest birds, so I think it's useful to play the Northern Cardinal before he gets down the flycatcher. Painted white star, so there goes the man with a mono worm eaters. We grab this grub, get a berry for free. Yeah, I would suggest that we start out with a common little bittern to potentially generate card advantage. As a Magic player, I am very keen on card advantage, so let's do that. It does eat the food that we would also need for common Goldeneye, but as we cannot really do anything with it at the moment, we can just leave it. So if nothing changes here in the tray, I will just draw one card, which would be the Corsican Nuthatch, and get the Mountain Bluebird for free via the little bit turn. Grab that. 2 new cavity nests at our disposal, that's fine. The Goshawk is a nice card. Can play it for free if you tuck 2 cards from your hand. Owl is not that great bird, but Bit-Turn could draw it for free, and it has a cavity nest, so it might be an option actually. But it's not so urgent that I will stretch for it now, I think. Instead I will lay eggs first and see where this goes. Opponent in the meantime has dropped the Eastern Kingbird, so whenever I play a forest bird now, he will get a grub for free. Which is not that dramatic, but still I should be careful. Band Sparrow is one of the extra egg birds. Nothing in his wetlands so far, but that might change. Yeah, so I could draw cards now or get food to get my additional birds down. Actually drawing cards and having this as a second forest bird might actually be worthwhile. Common Nightingale, that's a nice bird. Especially when we could chain it with Little Owl. Little Owl first and then Nightingale behind. That's a kind of derpy combo that I like in Wingspan. Ooh, Barred Owl is a nice bird. Because it's a cheap bird for the forest with a interesting nest type. So actually I was not going to play Little Owl but use it as food for the Goshawk. But with the recent developments, I might have to reconsider. So opponent has 1 action left. He has no water bird. So this egg here is worth 4 extra points. Do we want... I don't really want to draw cards now because there is no grasslands dweller in the tray. So I should probably just get food. Playing bird is also not an option, because then I would lose the round goal, so we have to gain food. The question is then, which food do we want? Actually, I am kind of in love with the idea of Little Owl and Nightingale, maybe even for the grassland. This is so cute, I want to do that. Then we can maybe get rid of the Goshawk, actually. We don't have that much of a card surplus, so just kick it, grab food, gain extra berry. Then we can start out the next turn by playing Little Owl into Nightingale. We have enough food and enough eggs for that move already. The only thing that might come between me and that plan would be if there is on our turn a very good bird in the trade that we need to draw. But so far this doesn't seem to be the case. Of course, the Merganser with a draw 2, discard 1 ability is a very strong one, but I don't think that this is very necessary. Indigo bunting, wow. This might be a thing. That could reinforce my grasslands food generation plan. I might want that. The Oriole wouldn't be too important. If I'm gonna grab food more rarely in the future, then the opponent is not going to get any value out of that. The question is the bunting worth investing another card drawing action now? It's also not very helpful with the round goal. No, I think we don't do that. So we need the little owl to go first. Yeah, good boy. Let's play the migratory bird that can change habitats. Doesn't look too relevant for the round goal as well, so we just drop the Nightingale. Play that, use this egg, slam it here. So now it's our turn. He has played the Merganser. He has no mice, no rats on his disposal. So I need to get the golden eye down. Probably need to get food once more for that. We could then also use the berry for slight overpayment. It's not so easy to sequence this now. I think it's fine to do it this way. Just grab grub and get extra berry, then lay eggs. Could also think of using Nightingale to generate a fish and not using the owl this time. I'm wondering, with a golden eye as an egg generating machine, I could have considered playing this whole bunch into the forest, actually. In any case, I will do that now. Point or food saving is the question. I think I want points. Getting honked at as a reward. Nice. So it's not only a point, it's also a food, of course. But as I don't have any rodent-eating bird at the moment, I will have to... What is Cassin Sparrow? Another extra egg-laying thing. But still he's lacking the right nest type. So the question is, yeah, I do want this in the water. I need more card draws. Can I get the Corsican nuthatch down? I think I can, right? If I roll a wheat, it's fine. Then I can pay wheat, berry, berry. And all works out. Then I generate another point with the golden eye. Just then 2 points in this round. Hopefully, if I get the full package of 4 cavity nests down, and it's 2, 4, 4, which would be 10 extra points, which would be awesome. So, also he's not really participating in any round goal so far. Well, it's fine for me. Birds with tucked cards. Oh shit, that's a difficult one. I take the fish because I will generate enough rats anyway over the course of the game. Activate, put 2 eggs on the golden eye. Sufficient to win the round goal. So there is another good cavity nest bird. Which is also relevant for the round goal. Catbird is also nice. We can grab that with a little bit turn. So let's draw 1 random card. That's also nice because it's relevant for one of our round goals, bonus cards. This as a second and this with a bit turn. Yeah, so this bonus card is an actual bummer. It's even getting 4 birds with cards underneath is rather difficult. But 7 is close to impossible. You need the chaffinch or the chiff-chaff. I wonder if it's coincidence that they are named so similarly in English and do so similar things. Yeah, I need to get this nest down. This is important. I need to get eggs off the golden eye. That's important as well. Then it would be nice to get the fourth cavity nest, which I have in the shape of mountain bluebird. But of course I want to use the ability when I play it, which is play another bird in the same habitat. Fortunately, this requires a lot of berries, which I can generate using the northern cardinal. So I think my next play is to get food. Eurasian golden oriole. The parasite. You get one of these. Get another one of these. Get a berry. Then you can get the berry with the oriole. That's fine. I should pay more attention to his food supply, actually. So if he ever grabs a rat voluntarily, then I can grab it with the little owl without activating the Nightingale, which would be a blast. Indigo bunting into the forest, that's scandalous. Well, it's actually fine. He can generate a lot of food now. He has 1, 2, 3 cup nests. I have 1, 2, 3 as well. Can play the fourth maybe. But for that... But I cannot get them down, including putting eggs into them. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can play the catbird without the bluebird. But then yeah, the round call is obviously more important. It's not too easy. Considering the option of just slamming the catbird, I should have taken the second berry instead of the worm last round. Didn't occur to me that this might be an option to play the catbird without the bluebird. I think tying on the round goal is actually fine. And just play them. I can draw. Oh no, fuck, it's not. It's not at all possible. That's not tying on the round card. If I do that, then I will, as my last action, play these birds and will have to spend 3 eggs, which means that I'd only have 2 cup nest birds with eggs left. Well, that's shit. I guess I will have to slam the catbird first then, actually. He's drawn birds. Let's be spiky on the round call. I think that's more important, actually. Drop that. Quite evidently I've been playing too cute with the little owl Nightingale thingy here. But he has a very good food engine now, so it's not a big problem to do a bit of overloading, I think. 1, 2, 3, and I need to put a 4th here. Then I have to copy this one. Rodents first and the gimme-gimmes. Then I get the fish for the king rail, and then I snatch one from here. That's a cute little setup. It's not very good, but as we were performing well on the round goals, which we should win again. We will lose the last one, obviously, because I don't see how we're gonna get to 5 forest birds, but that's fine. There is a forest bird, which is also an omnivore. But actually I'm looking for a bird that I can play into the grassland. I mean, yes, the turkey vulture is one of these, but yeah. I will go with king rail first and see what this brings. Ooh, that's interesting. That's 6 points already. If I get a pink bird down in the water, that would be even 8 points. But 6 points is a nice hit already, so I don't need to bother that anymore. Now I've secured the 4th column in the water, so I can get some card drawing going here. Osprey. Oh, there's a blue-winged warbler. Yeah, we draw 3 random cards, as none of these are particularly intriguing. That's a nice one. That's a 9-point bird. Still not quite what I was looking for. Maybe. Quite likely not this one. It's a bit late, although I like it, but not in this at this time of the game. Okay, so with the I don't really need to bother about the round goal because that's gone anyway. Question is, what do I do with my free time here? I want this bird actually for the goal 9, but then again, only for that it's probably not worth it anymore. Like, this is simply a 9-point play, or rather 9-point bird, minus 2 eggs. I could play this one in the water for 2 extra points and the egg, but still that's not good. Difficult. The obvious thing is I want to lay eggs. The not so obvious thing is, what do I want to do next? I think I want to spend the grub for an extra egg, generate a rodent as always, and a berry for that, snatch one with that. Then I have 2 actions left. Laying eggs, generating 2 food. Yes, drop the American Woodcock, which is a very amazing card. So I get 2 extra food with this. And this should be fine, right? So I can spend 1 to lay an extra egg. Generate 1 of these and 1 of these and grab 1 of these. Then I simply drop the 9-point bird as my last action and hope that this is sufficient. Actually, I think on the board he is now ahead point-wise, but I should be like 10 points ahead in round goals, or maybe 8. So he has 0, 0, 3, 7, so he has 10. I will be at 18, 19, yeah, something like that. So last action, play purple Gallinule. Position of eggs doesn't matter. Goldeneye gets 3 additional eggs, and then we can see how this turns out. Yeah, we lose that apparently. So, and then let's hope that my my fancy plays don't punish me too much. So yeah, 7 points ahead, behind on board. Bonus card also not very good, but ahead on round goals. Oh, ahead on eggs actually. Nice. Okay, that was actually very, very nice. So then I do the bureaucracy and do another game after that.